Hello everybody, we are back on Cultural Cuisine. We all know that Eid is approaching fast, so today we are going to make one of the meat dish which is usually a part of Eid menu. In next few days I'll be making some more meat dishes, so keep watching Cultural Cuisine for new recipes and new ideas. So I'm making Pasanda Kadahi today. Here I have got 1 kg of lamb, boneless pieces, which is cut into like flat pieces like this, and I have flattened them with the help of a mallet. I'm going to show you what I did, but if you don't have a mallet, you can always use a rolling pin or something heavier to flatten the meat. Okay, I have here taken 3 medium onions, fried them, and I've crushed them with my hands roughly. 1 tablespoon of red chili powder, 1 tablespoon of coriander powder, and 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of ginger, 1 tablespoon of garlic, and 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, and 1.5 cup of plain yogurt. And these are some of the whole spices which will go in the oil when we are cooking the meat. But these are all the ingredients which I'm going to use for my marination. Okay, I'm going to do this quickly because it's going to make a lot of noise. Do this with both sides. Because I'm using lamb meat, I'm not going to use papaya paste. If you're using mutton or beef meat, you need to use papaya and flatten the meat like this as well. So I'm going to marinate the meat now. Add my yogurt in this bowl. Spices, cumin powder, garlic, ginger, salt, coriander and turmeric, and the red chili powder. I'm going to give it a quick mix. I'm going to add the meat in here. You can do this with your hand if you want to. It would be easier to spread the mixture evenly on all the pieces. And the best is if you can leave the marinated meat in the fridge overnight. I'm going to keep it for a couple of hours. Now I'm going to add the onions in here as well. If you have been following Cultural Cuisine, you would know I've already put few recipes which are appropriate for Eid menu, like lamb pulao, kofta curry, and fried masala chops. Lamb pulao I've made with lamb, so obviously you can make it with beef as well. And kofta curry I made with chicken. You can use any meat, you can use beef or lamb. This is I'm making with lamb today. Traditionally it's made with beef. Okay, I'm going to leave this for marination for at least 2 hours. If you have enough time, or if you're planning ahead for the Eid menu, you should leave it overnight. Okay, you can see the mixture is ready, marination, and it's all mixed nicely. So I'm going to leave it covered for a couple of hours and then get back to you. See you in a short while. We're back. It's been a couple of hours. Our meat has nicely marinated now. Here I've got whole spices which I'm going to add in the oil. My oil is nice and hot. I've put the pan on the fire. Here are a couple of sticks of cinnamon, 2 black cardamoms, 7 to 8 black peppercorns, 5 to 6 pieces of cloves, 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds. There are 5 to 6 green cardamoms and 3 bay leaves. And I'm going to add all these spices in the oil, and then I'm going to add the meat in there. Okay, I'm going to add the spices in the oil. I'm using the same oil I've fried my onions in. So it's about half a cup of oil. Oil is nice and hot. Add the meat. Give it a quick mix and cook it on high heat for a few minutes. Remember, best is if you can leave the meat to marinate overnight, especially for Pasanda Kadahi. I'm going to let it cook for a few minutes until it's nicely brown. Then I'm going to turn the heat down and let it cook until the meat is nice and tender. I'm going to let it cook for a few minutes on high heat. Then I'm going to show you before I turn the heat down what it's going to look like. Okay, meat has been cooking on high heat for a few minutes now. I'm going to turn the heat down. I'm going to add some water in the pan and then let it cook. I'm going to add about half a cup of water. And then I'm going to let it cook on low heat until the meat is all nice and tender and soft. Started to boil. Now I'm going to turn the heat down to low heat setting. Now let it cook. It would take about maybe an hour and a half depending on the heat, but at this heat it should take about an hour. Okay, here we are. My Pasanda curry is ready. I've sprinkled some coriander and some green chilies on top, and this is the garam masala powder. I've sprinkled some on top, and I'm going to serve it with the paratha. out a little bit on my plate. Here we are. Perfect Pasanda Kadahi ready to. And please remember to subscribe my channel. If you like my recipe, give it a thumbs up and share it with your family and friends. And press the bell icon to receive the notifications for the next upcoming recipes. Thank you so much for watching Cultural Cuisine, and see you in the next recipe on the next time. Thank you.